Good evening and welcome to News Channel 8. I'm Jerome Aegean, and these are some of the top stories we have for you tonight. Up and away, JetBlue to the rescue. A man is shot on St. Croix. And Remy the welder gives it up for Christmas. These stories and more up next on News Channel 8. In our top story tonight, just when things could not get any worse for dying Virgin Islands economy, JetBlue Airlines made their inaugural flight to the territory earlier today. News Channel 8's Wes Small has the story.
What a day today is. It's the day of the inauguration flights for the Virgin Islands of JetBlue. Everyone is here. I understand that the governor, John DeYoung, is out of the territory conducting business, representing the governor then in the Virgin Islands, Gregory Francis, our lieutenant governor, and out of the office of the governor, none other than Dotson James. We're going to be talking to Brad Nugent from tourism. We don't want to miss the flight coming in. My cameraman is all excited. Lieutenant Governor, what does this mean, not only to tourism, but into the entire Virgin Island territory?
Well, good afternoon. I'd like to welcome JetBlue to the territory. And it's not only with JetBlue coming here, but we're talking about an additional 88,000 seats on an annual basis coming to the territory. So, and what it is, the competition is good, and it's going to help in terms of the restaurants, the hoteliers, the car rentals, yes, the tour operators, tourism, and we cannot forget in terms of the revenues that's coming into the territory. That's right. So it's a plus for us. And when you have direct flights coming from Boston and connectivity from St. Croix, St. Thomas to Puerto Rico, it's going to help. We have a lot of folks that travel back and forth to Puerto Rico for medical reasons. Yes. We have a lot of relatives. Sure. So it's good. And, some folks look at it as what's going to happen to the smaller airlines. But again, competition is healthy.
And with us right now is Mr. Mateo Jedas. And you're an executive for JetBlue, waiting for your senior executives to come. Thank you very much for talking to us today. What is your position with JetBlue, sir?
Thank you. We're really excited to be here today. I'm a corporate communications manager for Latin America and the Caribbean.
All right. Well, as you can see, Department of Tourism, V.I Port Authority, the media, and the entire territory as we're talking tonight, and millions of people on YouTube, sir, they're watching us tonight. They are very excited about JetBlue being here, and so is Channel 8, I have to tell you.
Yeah, so are we. We're very excited. We're coming in with a pretty full flight today. Yes. Our first flight. We're going to be starting off with one flight a day. And today, to celebrate, we even have a sale that is going on for just $39 each way.
That. Yeah. You're going to be sold out with that.
Yeah, we want to get people excited, try our product, try our service. I think you'll be pleasantly surprised when you do.
Now, JetBlue is not new, but relatively against the big boys, JetBlue has been around how many years now?
We've been over 10 years. We're going into our 12th year now.
And basically, you were like an internet airline where, you hear about this new airline on the internet, but now you're much, much more than that.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, we're up to 700 flights a day, 70 destinations, over 14,000 employees. We're more than just a small airline internet company.
Long-time aviator, Bill Bolke. Bill, you don't get excited about too much, partner, but you're excited today about JetBlue.
This is a great day to see JetBlue coming to St. Croix and increasing passengers coming into St. Croix and business coming to St. Croix.
Wonderful.
We're excited. We're gonna be helping them out with their standby maintenance and fueling when they need it, although they probably won't take much fuel just going to San Juan, but just seeing people come in. More tourism to St. Croix. That's the way to go.
It's a win-win situation for aviation.
It's a win-win situation for aviation and for the economy of St. Croix.
How's the flight? Great. How's the flight, sir? Great. How's the flight, sir?
Nice, really.
How's the flight, sweetheart?
It was great.
Really?
Everything was great.
Okay, good.
You're
How was the flight?
Oh, it was awesome. It was awesome, yes.
Wow, Senate President Ronald Russell. JetBlue, this is a win-win situation. I already talked to the Lieutenant Governor and V.I Port Authority doing a great job. Tourism, you should be very excited.
Very excited. Competition mean lower prices for St. Croix and St. Thomas West.
Yeah.
So when JetBlue come in, everybody got to lower the price, and our people now have the ability to travel at a reasonable cost. But let me just tell you, JetBlue airline is a notch up than the other ones. You got TV, you got radio.
How is the flight?
The flight is great because they've made now an airline to the consumers to be accommodating to them
happy.
and happy. So they have things, they give you free snacks. The leg room is bigger. You get one free bag to travel without paying any money.
What?
Now you're talking about competition.
Assistant Tourism Commissioner Brad Nugent. And I got to tell you, man, I just talked to a lot of people, and I can't even keep up. Bill Bolke, longtime aviator,
yes.
Lieutenant Governor, and everyone is very happy. This is a win-win situation. V.I Port Authority literally rolled out the red carpet. Yes. $39 special to get started. Everyone echoes the same thing. This could not be better for our territory.
No, absolutely. We're very glad as the Department of Tourism to just be one part of the team that came together in this effort to bring JetBlue to the Virgin Islands, and particularly to St. Croix. One of the things that the community said when we came in 3.5 years ago is that we need to increase our airlift. And we went out aggressively, and this is one of the first partners. As you know, we now have the Danish charter tours here as well.
Yep.
So we have the Danish charter tours with Bravo Tours. We have JetBlue that's here on board. And I just want to say thank you to all the partners that made this happen. We're going to go inside and continue the warm welcome that we had for our guests. I think this was great with the Moko Jumbis, the red carpet. You know, this is how we welcome our guests here in St. Croix. And to all the people that made this happen, Port Authority, from the people that checked them in with a smile in Puerto Rico, to the folks that are here at the counter welcoming them to St. Croix with our traditional Crucian charm. I want to say a big thanks to them. And more importantly, as always, the little success that we've been able to have over the last few years with tourism rests squarely on the shoulders of this community. This community in St. Croix, in the U.S. Virgin Islands, but in St. Croix in particular, we always knew once you give us the opportunity to shine, we always will.
I'm Wes Small from Henry Wilson Airport for News Channel 8.
Thanks, Wes, for bringing us that story tonight. And in other news tonight, a 33-year-old man is in critical condition after he was shot twice. The incident happened in the Salt River area of St. Croix. The victim says he was kidnapped but got away. He was shot once in his chest and also shot once in his face as well. The incident happened around 1 o'clock in the morning on Sunday. Call 911 or Crime Stoppers if you know anything about this crime. And when we come back from this break, we'll take a look at your Caribbean report, your weather report, plus more. Stay with us on Channel 8. And let's take a look at your Caribbean report for tonight. In your Caribbean report tonight, we start in Roadtown, Tortola, where an Antiguan man accused of killing his wife is scheduled to stand trial today before a jury of his peers in the High Court. Samuel James, 41, is charged with attempting murder and wounding with intent. He's pled not guilty to the offenses. James allegedly committed the acts while he was on a restraining order to stay away from his wife. He and his wife have 4 children. According to the court record, he allegedly stabbed his wife repeatedly at their Jennings home on April the 13th with a knife, and as a result, she sustained stab wounds to her face and upper body region. It is alleged that the act was committed while the children were at home with one of the children observing the alleged act. James has been remanded to prison. And turning now to St. Kitts and Nevis, where the Caribbean community of CARICOM and Cuban leaders ended their summit in Trinidad and Tobago on Thursday night, describing the deliberations as very successful. CARICOM Chairman and Prime Minister of St. Kitts and Nevis, Dr. Denzel Douglas, told an end of the summit news conference that CARICOM CARICOM has expressed its gratitude to Havana over its assistance in various areas, including health and education, but said that the regional leaders expressed to the Cuban counterpart the need for Havana to ease restrictions that would allow for CARICOM nationals to travel to Cuba for medical treatment. At a time where there is so much challenge from global economic situation, there is a relatively small country still extending its hand in friendship in a number of critical areas, he told reporters. And finally, Shaggy's support of the Jamaican Jazz Blues Festival. The Jamaican Jazz Blues Festival was hailed by the musical superstar as one of the remaining pillars in support of not just reggae music, but other musical genres in the culture as a whole. Alerting the musical world he was about to deliver real talk, Shaggy, the Jamaican dancehall hitmaker and Grammy Award winner, spoke frankly about the importance of the 2012 festival in promoting reggae music, while others around the world turned down the volume on the Jamaican art form. The Grammy Award-winning artist, one of several of Top Jamaica's acts heading the bill for the 2012 Jamaican Jazz Blues Festival, was speaking at a spellbound audience at the New York launch of the 16th anniversary festival, set for January 26th to the 28th of 2012 at the Trell-winning multipurpose stadium in Jamaica. In Europe, there are only 3 remaining festivals, he lamented. At one point, there was 15. This is something we need to change for ourselves. And that's your Caribbean Report for tonight. And also tonight, Home Depot and WAPA are working in conjunction with the Landmark Society to make a stunning view this Christmas at the Wim Plantation Museum. Here's a look at some of the events that happened at the Wim Plantation Museum in a conference earlier last week.
We embarked on a campaign called the V.I Energy campaign. This is part of our partnership with the Department of Energy and the Energy Development and Island Nations Global Partnership. And they encouraged us to create a local campaign that will capture the things that are unique about the Virgin Islands and really resonate our message with Virgin Islanders. Energy conservation, renewable energy, those are global concepts. Everyone gets it, everyone understands what that means, but how do you apply that in a local context? And so this particular initiative of the Landmark Society here at the Wim Museum is a perfect illustration of how you capture and drive home the message of energy efficiency and put it in a context that Virgin Islanders can really appreciate.
It is really a pleasure to work for the Landmark Society and to be involved in the work that we do year-round, which is all about preserving our culture and our history in a way that allows children and adults to gain a sense of self, a sense of place, and a sense of responsibility. Because when our young people know who they are and how they fit within their families and how their families fit within the local community and the broader world, then they can develop a healthy sense of responsibility to those who have come before us and struggled, and to those who have not yet been born. So we're all about preserving it, not just for the sake of preserving, but for passing on that legacy, so that when the rest of us, everyone in this room is sitting in their rocking chairs, hopefully enjoying retirement, there are people there to carry it on. And that's what makes working here such a joy.
Home Depot has a lot of LED lights, a lot of energy efficient products. And we're looking forward to them becoming a partner with us in the Eden process. There they are.
Well, we're all looking forward to seeing a fabulous light show at the Wim Plantation Museum in the most efficient way as well. And Remy the welder goes the extra mile every holiday season. And here's Wes to tell us why and how he does it.
Happy festival season once again, everyone. And a lot of you faithful News Channel 8 viewers know that this couple is no stranger to me. First of all, we are at Elena Christian Junior High School, and these are steel pan stands here, and I'm here with Remy the welder. Last year, he was donating his precious business time to the complex. I remember that, specifically working on getting the fluke thing, the trolley going, and also teaching a trade as well. Now, Miss Bryson, we all know her. She's the band instructor here in the music department at Elena Christian, and she's here with Remy here, and we just want to show his certificate. He's very proud. Remy the welder. And, you know, we always try to help out the small businessman, but he is special. Remy, I echo the entire territory in saying you are a true Virgin Island hero, you know, and you're a welder. And, you know, he's not only doing this, but he's also available for you. And I'm putting his number on the screen there for you to contact him privately. You know, there's a lot of crime in the area, and you need those bars to protect your Christmas gifts, don't you? The Grinch might get you this year. So I'm not advocating that, but it is a good thing that he can do security things and other things as well for your patio and weld up maybe that gate that needs to be well. That's your specialty.
I do a lot of gate work, repair work, you know, burglar bars. Ain't no job too big, too small, where I can't handle, you know. Just give me a call and you will see, you know, where you make ideas, I make it become reality, you know.
Thank you, Remy.
Yeah.
We're going to get to Miss Bryson in a second, but what does it mean for you to give this up to the children? You don't hesitate.
I mean, you can't forget about the youth them, and this is where everything starts, you know, and if they have something to do, it'd be a lot better for the youths them, you know.
Miss Bryson,
Hey.
I know you got a special place in your heart,
Yes.
sweetheart, this festival season for brothers like
Oh,
Remy.
that's Remy has been working with us for the past 2 years. How we came together was rough, but things smoothed out, right, Remy? And Remy and I came real good friends. I won't give the details on that.
Get into that one.
No, but because of Remy, you know, at the complex we had our steel pan program there, and we're able to fix the trolley. And Remy gonna be working on our trolley again this year for Elena Christian Junior High School. What Remy has done for us is he's built about 10 of the stands for the tenor pans, and he's put together about 5 or 6 or 7 of the pans for stands for the double tenors, you know, those instruments that are double guitars and stuff like that. And I just want the community, like you said, is to support Remy. When people give, you know, we should in the community support them. And he's giving without asking for a dime. He's just doing this out of the kindness of his heart. And we hardly find people like that. I want to say thank you, Remy. I want to say thank you to St. Croix Renaissance. I want to say thank you to ISU. I want to say thank you to Turner, because everybody coming together, we're able to put a steel plant program together. It couldn't work if the community, again, the village. Without the village, we can't raise our kids. We need everybody in the village to come together and work together to, you know, give our kids something. If we do more of this, we're going to have less crime.
His name is Rolando Gautier, better known as Remy the welder.
Yes.
All right, so with that, thank you very much, Miss Bryson. And the number, yes, it's right on the screen, 277-0228. And Atlantic Christian, I'm Wes Small for News Channel 8.
Highlights from the annual food fair up next on News Channel 8. Stay with us. The governor held his annual food fair and children's gift giveaway over the weekend. Let's take a look at some highlights.
I'd like to say hello to everyone and wish the entire community a very, very nice Christmas and holiday season and festival. I hope that you find it enjoyable. Today we're doing what we've been doing for the last 5 years, and we've been doing all the way through, which is to have a combination of the arts fair, which brings out our local merchants, our local vendors, to give them an opportunity to be able to show their wares for people to purchase things from them, particularly this holiday season. And what you find is that we've had those that keep coming back every year. And there's a certain familiarity, and people look forward to it. They look forward to shopping in downtown Christiansted, going all over the island, but when all is said and done, to come here and to be able to enjoy the arts and crafts, and also at the same time get some lunch and also have the local cuisine. And this year in particular, we combined it with our Christmas party for our children, and that's something that we've done every year. I'll give away a secret. We have our Commissioner Finch of Department of Human Services as Santa, and he does look like Santa.
I'm Laverne Bates, and today at the Governor's Food Fair, I have chocolate cake, the famous Vienna cake. I have sweet bread, Danish butter pound cake, and then we have a new thing, the guava berry rum with the coquito, and those are selling for $8. You can call me anytime at 778-1872. And of course, you already know I have the coconut guava pineapple tart, and of course the famous guava berry, the cookies, the lozenges, dandasla.
Happy holidays to everyone. This is the St. Croix Majorette booth number 12. Today we have local soups. We have talaloo, red pea soup. We have, red pea soup, bullfoot, chicken soup, beef soup. We have sancocho here today in our booth 12. Come out and enjoy yourself.
Greetings, we're here at the Governor's Fair. What I have to offer today is a variety of items. I have chocolate cake, Vienna cake, red velvet, sweet bread. I have local hot sauce. I have pound seasoning, gooseberry stew, tamarind stew, and I have delicious food for you. We have conch and butter sauce, barbecue chicken, salmon balls, and some fish and roast pork. Seasons, greetings everybody.